Today I want to have a cuppa and a chat about some of the things that have been on my mind reading wise and just generally life wise. Life's a bit mad. I think recently there's been this kind of ongoing discussion and feeling on BookTube of wanting to read less and struggling to read and being in real slumpy reading mood. And I'm not sure why that is. I feel like I know why it is for me, but I'm not sure why it's affecting like so much of the BookTube community right now. I don't know if it's because of other events that have gone on in the world recently. All of our brain power is being consumed by reality as opposed to fiction. Or it's being consumed by our own particular realities, so we don't want to pick up non-fiction. Part of me wants to say it's something to do with the autumnal months and the dark weather, because I know that's really affecting me. If it's sunny where you are, can I move there, please? I really struggle during the autumn and winter months. Like, mentally, emotionally, physically, I just really struggle in them. Like, on a personal note of why I'm struggling with reading so much, I'm not in a great mental health space right now. And I do know the darkness and the weather is really contributing to how low I'm feeling. I'm in a bit of a vicious cycle in that I can't sleep. So I'm staying up really, really late. Like, I'm trying to sleep and it's just not happening until the very early hours of the morning when some people are actually getting up for the next day. And then I'm not waking up until the afternoon and it's already dark. So I'm basically living in the dark, which isn't good for the old mental health, to be honest. And I feel like right now I'm putting so much brain energy into the basic stuff, like getting out of bed and making sure I eat food, that things that I do for fun, like reading, are kind of falling down. And I need to keep reminding myself, and I think generally in the BookTube community we need to remind ourselves that we read for fun. We don't read for statistics. We don't read for our monthly wrap-ups. We read because we enjoy it, and I think we've lost sight of that a little bit. And it's not like I'm not reading at all either. I think I finished 3 books this month and some short stories, and I'm probably going to finish at least 3 by the end of the month. So I'm still reading a lot, but I feel really let down by it because earlier in the year I was reading like 12 books a month. Reading was something I would always use for self-care, and it doesn't feel like that anymore. It feels like it's starting to become a thing I need to do, an obligation, a responsibility. And to a certain extent it is, and I do want reading books to become a significant part of my job one day, my career one day. Actually, I've started getting going on that, and I've read 3 manuscripts so far this month. So I've read way more than I actually think I have. Just because I can't put it in a wrap-up or on my Goodreads list doesn't mean I haven't done it. But recently I'm finding what I want to do for self-care isn't reading. It's spending time with my friends and it's watching Netflix, and I need to realise that that's okay. It's okay to want to do those things instead of reading. And I feel a similar way about making content, about making YouTube videos now as well. Like, the weather is really sapping my energy for that because I really don't want to use this light. I really wish I could use natural lighting, but it ain't gonna work. And I have so many ideas for content that I want to create, but it's just the same way I'm feeling about reading. There are so many books that I want to read, and I know I'm going to love them and I'm going to enjoy them, but I just can't bring myself to pick them up, and I can't bring myself to put my camera on my tripod. But I've done that today, and that's a good step. I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to go to the library because it'll make me feel good about myself that I've got up and done something, even if I don't actually get any work done. Although I would really like to get some work done because I've got an essay due on Tuesday. I used to be one of these people that would finish their essay like a week before the deadline, and this year that's just gone completely out of the window. Not feeling motivated to do the things I love is a real sign for me that I need to check in mental health wise and start to readjust to how things are and get in a better headspace. Reading, making YouTube videos, and honestly essays, I find like I do enjoy essays when it comes down to it. There are 3 things that I should be really motivated and happy about doing. And while it's okay that I'm not feeling that way, I don't want it to stay that way. Anyways, I thought I would just check in so you know what's up with me right now, why I'm missing my upload days some days, and I think I might get rid of the schedule because I find it it's putting a bit of pressure on me, so I don't know whether I'm gonna stick to that. And I wanted to contribute to this whole ongoing discussion of reading less and reading as self-care and pressure on oneself to read. I will leave links to a bunch of videos that are on a similar topic to this down in the description, because I found listening to other people share my problem or having come out the other side of a similar problem is really helpful. It is always really helpful to know you're not alone. So if you are feeling in any way similar to how I am, do check out those videos as well, because I think you will find them really helpful. So yeah, that's all I had to say, and hopefully I will see you guys in a few days.